Hi children, good morning. How are you? I hope all of you doing well. This is the class for 5th class students. Today topic growing plants. In this lesson we will know about reproduce through seeds and how the seed is dispersed. What is the definition of germination and vegetable propagation. These topics we will know in this lesson. Let us start the class. In our surroundings, we can see different types of plants, different varieties of plants in our surroundings. Some plants have only leaves, but some plants have leaves along with they have flowers also. Some have leaves, flowers and fruits also. In those fruits, they have seeds. Some fruits have only one or two seeds. Some have few seeds only, but some have many seeds. For example, mango. It has only one seed. But grapes have two or three seeds. Apple also has three or four seeds. But watermelon has many seeds. Pumpkin also has many seeds. Guava also has many seeds. Pomegranate. Different fruits have some have only some seeds, but some have many seeds. The plant can reproduce through these seeds. Before that, we know one thing. Plant has many parts. That means it has roots, it has stem, it has leaves, it has flowers, it has fruits also. In those fruits, they have seeds. Some have few seeds only, some have many seeds. This is about seeds. As like animals, plants also have certain period of time in their life. They have only limited lifespan. So in that time they have to develop, they have to continue their existence. So mainly they can reproduce mainly through three ways. They are, let us see. Plants reproduce mainly through three ways. They can reproduce through seeds and they reproduce through vegetative propagation by leaves or roots or stem, and they reproduce through spores. These are the reasons to reproduce the plant. First one, we have to see first one, through seeds. How the plant reproduce through seeds. Before I already said fruits have some seeds, some fruits have some seeds, some fruits have many seeds. But all these seeds can grow into a new plant, can develop into a new plant? No. All these seeds cannot develop into a new plant due to some reasons. What are the reasons? Now we see. First one, all the seeds cannot develop into a new plant. What are the reasons? One of the reason for that, they are not fully developed. They are not completely developed. Before that, they get separated from a parent plant, that mother plant. That means seeds, before maturing, they get separated from a mother plant. That is the one of the reason to cannot grow a new plant. And the second reason, they eaten up by some birds or animals. Some seeds are eaten up by usually we see so many birds and animals are eating fruits or vegetables. So in that way, some seeds are eaten up by birds or animals. So that is the second reason. Third reason, some seeds are damaged by winds or heavy rains or in floods. That is the third reason. Some seeds cannot grow into a new plant through the heavy rains or floods. Heavy rains, floods and winds are the reasons to cannot grow into a new plant. Another reason, they do not get enough air, water, soil for germination. That is the fourth reason. What is the meaning of generation? We will know later. Okay, these are the reasons to cannot grow into a new plant seed. These are the reasons. Now we see about seed. Now we see about seed. What is the definition of seed? Seed means it is a tiny life support package. Generally we see seeds. It is very small. It is very tiny structured, and it helps to develop a new plant. That is called as tiny. It can be divided into mainly three parts. They are seed coat, second one embryo, third one cotyledon. Okay, seed has mainly three parts. First one, seed coat. That means seed coat means it is the outer covering of the seed. It is the outer covering of the seed is called as seed coat. It protects the seed from any damage or from any diseases, and even from the birds also. It can protect the seed. That is about seed coat. Next one, embryo. What is the part embryo? Embryo means it is a baby plant. Generally, when we see the seed, when it has a germination, we can see a baby plant in that seed. That is called baby plant. Okay, embryo means it is a baby plant. It can inside the seed. It can be inside the seed. When we open the seed, we can see that baby plant. Okay, this is called as embryo. This is called as embryo. After germination, after getting air, water and enough sunlight, they can develop into a new plant. That means after getting germination, it becomes change into a sapling. This is about embryo. Embryo means a baby plant. This is a baby plant. It has green color. Okay, this is baby plant. And third part is cotyledon or seed leaves. Third one, cotyledon or seed leaves. This is the part of cotyledon. Okay, what is the function of this cotyledon? It can store the food to grow the baby plant. It can stores food to grow the baby plant. Cotyledon has stored food and that helps to grow baby plant. That helps to baby plant to grow. That is the function of the cotyledon. These are the three parts of the seed. Generally, some seeds have only one cotyledon, but some have two cotyledons. This is beans. This is a bean. It has two cotyledons. When we open, we can see two parts. That means it has two cotyledons. But some like rice, wheat, corn, maize. Maize means corn. These have only one cotyledon. Beans, soya beans, peas, gram, chana dal, gram, these have two cotyledons. Okay, and sometimes generally we are going to the movies. While watching movie, generally we prefer to eat popcorns. These popcorns, how they developed into a popcorns, how they changed into a popcorns, these are comes from the maize, corn. These are comes from the maize. When we heat this maize, we get popcorn from this maize. Okay, understand? This is about seed. Seed means it has a tiny support live package and it contains three parts. One is seed coat, second one embryo, third one cotyledon. Some have only one cotyledon, some have two cotyledons. Example for two cotyledons, beans, peas, gram. These are example to two cotyledons. Okay, thank you. Now we see about germination. What is the definition of germination? Germination means the seed developed into a new plant. The seed developed into a new plant or a new seedling is called germination. What is the definition of germination? The seed developed into a seedling is called germination. For this germination, it has some conditions. What are they? They have enough air, it has enough water, it has enough warm or enough sunlight to get germination. If it has not get these conditions, it cannot germinate into a new plant. Okay, for the germination, it has some conditions. They have to get enough air, enough water, enough warm or sunlight. This is about germination. For this, you have to do a project. For this, you should take 3 or 4 gram or gram seeds or beans. You have to take a gram seeds or a beans and keep these seeds into a wet cloth. Keep them into a wet cloth and keep inside a bowl or dish. cover with a wet cloth. In a period of 1 week, you can see different stages or different changes of the germination. You can see. Take any some seeds of gram or beans and covered it with a wet cloth and keep in a warm place. You can see the different changes of the germination. This is the project for this. What is the stages of the germination? Now we see. Seed means the development of a seed. The development of a seed into a seedling is called germination. Now see the stages of the seedling. First we take any seed like gram, beans or peas. Take them. Next we covered with these seeds with a wet cloth. After 2 days we can see a white structured that is the root. Next after we can see after 1 or 2 days we can see it can be divided into a new two cotyledons. They have it has a baby plant inside this seed. Next it can develop into a small plant. And after that we can see a seedling. Okay. This is about the seed germination. Seed, it developed into a small white structure comes out from the seed, and we can see a baby plant inside the seed. Next it comes out from the seed and it becomes a seedling. These are the stages of a we can see in germination. Now we know about this seedling. Seeds have mainly 3 conditions to get germinate. Even it is not getting sunlight also, it can germinate. That means most of the seeds can germinate in dark places also. That means even it is getting air, water and warm, it can germinate without getting sunlight also. Okay, even it is not getting sunlight also, it can germinate by using air, water and warmth. Next, now we see about seedling. Seedling means it is a new plant. This seedling has mainly 2 parts. They are one part grows under the soil, one part grows above the soil. That means one part grows under the soil means that is the root system. This is the root system. And one part it grows above the soil, that is called as shoot system. This shoot system has leaves, buds, flowers and fruits also. That shoot system has a stem, leaves, branches and flowers, buds and fruits. This is about seedling. This stem Roots absorb water and minerals from the soil, and it supply to the entire plant. That is about root system. Shoot system means it bears leaves, fruits, flowers and birds. Next, these flowers these flowers turned into a these flowers are turned into a developed into a fruits. These fruits, when these fruits are ripen, when these fruits ripe, they can explode. They get burst out, and then the seeds scattered or dispersed in many places. In that way also they can reproduce the another plants. This is the process of the reproduction. Shoot system has leaves, flowers, fruits. These flowers are turned into a developed into a new fruits. When these fruits ripe, they can burst out, and they can from these seeds new plants comes out from these seeds. This is the again reproduction starts. This is about plant. We see conditions required for germination. Some conditions required to seed for germination. What are those conditions? It gets enough air, it gets enough water, and it gets enough warmth even it is not getting sunlight. Okay. Now we do some experiments about that. First, seed needs, what are the conditions seed needs? Seed needs air, water and warmth. Even the seed has air, it is not getting water and warm, it cannot germinate. Even it has water only, it cannot germinate. It has all these three conditions, it has to satisfy all these three conditions. Otherwise, it cannot germinate. For this, we have to do one experiment. First, we see air. That means we take some beans or some gram seeds into a bowl, and you pour water into that bowl. Again you pour some oil into that bowl. That means why do we pour the oil? That means seeds have water, but it's not getting air because oil layer stop the air supply. Oil layer stop the air supply. So seeds have water only. It has no air. So what it happens? It cannot germinate. After some days, when we observe, it cannot be germinate. So seed has compulsory. It has water, air, and warm also. Next, we do another experiment. In your mother kept all these rice pulses, all these in a jar, like rice, wheat, pulses, that means peas, green gram, all these pulses and maize kept into the any jars, but it cannot be germinated. Why? It has air, but it cannot be germinated. Why? Because it has no water. Those are dried up. they are be dry, so it cannot be generated. We already known seeds have water also to germinate, so they cannot be germinated without water. And the third one, worm. Worm means we take another some seeds into a bowl and keep it warm. Keep it warm, that means you cover those seeds with a wet cloth and keep it into the freezer. Keep it into the bowl, into the freezer. After some days, after 3 days, can you get any change on the seeds? We cannot see any changes on the seeds because it has water, but it has no warm condition. They are not be warmed, so it cannot be generated. So these experiments, through these experiments, we have to know, we should know one thing, that means for germination, seed has water, air and warmth. This is about the germination.